nice and sunny. So this is the 12:36 from Leeds, York for Harrogate. Right, now then, I thought we'd come out for a bit of a trip out and do another video. So, we've just got off this train at Pannal, which is just south of Harrogate, and we're going to walk over to Weeton via Almscliffe Crag. So let's set things up and do it. Okay, it's not a massive walk, but I thought, you know, 3, 4, maybe 5 miles, we'll have a go. Okay, switching camera. I just come up that ramp there. I think Pannal's green tick. I'm not sure actually, but I think it is. Now the old pub here is a co-op now, looks of it. We don't need anything, so I've got my own drinks and snacks. Let's head down this way. A former employer of mine used to live in here. I don't know if he still does. About another half mile down this road, but we're not going past his house. Might be retired by now. It's over 25 years since I worked for him. It's about 27, I think. This is Mill Lane. It's also a footpath. We should do this in 2 hours, I think. Hopefully. We'll see. Some nice houses down here. It's one of the most sought after areas to live is Pannal and Burnbridge. Right, we're now down to a footpath and there's a bit of a lake or something here with a few ducks on it. Doesn't look very clean. It's part of the Harrogate Ringway footpath, is this. A nice little stream to the right. A bit of wooden bridge than the other one earlier. This is really nice. Right, we just come through that gap there where it says Harrogate Ringway footpath on here somewhere, and then there's a pub down there, not sure what it's called, but that's where that young lad's going. Just a brief conversation. He's heading up to Almscliffe Crag as well, so we may bump into him again this way now. I'm amazed the path is as dry as it is, because I've got some mucky trainers to put on should the need arise. Looking back and just panning around here now, just look at how beautiful it is here. The sun is making it nice and warm, not hot, but certainly pleasantly mild. It's lovely. We've done a walk to Almscliffe Crag in the past, but we actually got the bus to Poole, if I remember right, at that time. It's about 3 years ago, is it, something like that now? And then we walked on to Weeton from there. This time it's train station to train station, from Pannal to Weeton. Then we'll nip on to Knaresborough for a bit. Hopefully go back via York, straight direct back to Leeds. We came through that gate there, and we've just joined with another path now, coming from that gate down there. This is known as the Warren, this bit of a woodland here. So heading up this hill, see if we get a decent view over beyond that mound. Is this what they call a grassy knoll? A grassy knoll. Little hill Now we've just come through the gate there and up to what was the right, now looking left. There's another path up there, but we don't want that one. We want this one here that we're on now. That'll take us over to Hornbank Farm and North Rigton. That's the village of North Rigton. It's a bit sort of Emmerdale Farm, this area, isn't it? I always think. Because I'm not so sure if they haven't used Weeton as Hotton in that show. Or should I say soap? I know they've used Knaresborough in the past. Crimple Viaduct. There's a train just going across there. I'm not sure if you could see it or not. But this is looking sort of north eastwards and east. That is the roundabout there where the A61 links with the A659. That's sort of Bradford to Harrogate, and it goes across the new road. It was an extension that was put in, I think, about the late 80s, wasn't it? I think, or early 90s. So we're heading down this way now, and there's some cows taking an interest. So this is that farm now. I forgot what I said it was now. So the farm there is Hornbank Farm, and we're heading this way now through the next gate there, and you can see right ahead Almscliffe Crag. That is it, that's what we're heading for. We've lost sight of Almscliffe Crag now because we've dropped down a bit. Oh, another nice little duck pond of some sort. I don't think it's clean enough to swim in that. So I've just come across past where that bench is up there, through the gate and down here. Yeah. I'm glad we put my other trainers on now. Look at this. Well, I think we might just escape. Just no point getting dirty if we don't need to. Look at the little lambs. Oh, they're nice. They're lovely, aren't they? Absolutely lovely. Even nicer with some mint sauce. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. There's another one there. Oh, there's loads of them, isn't there? This is the time of year though, isn't it now? April, May, for spring lambs. In fact, they look a little bit more. They might even be born in back in February or March. Let's keep going. There's a stile there. Oh, it's been guarded, look. We'll have to get past those little lambs, won't we? Oh. Ooh, quite a long path is this, isn't it, with no other paths joining? There is like a dirt track running along parallel on the right, just out of sight, but I chose to come down the path. I did, a bit more open. Just come through there, and there was a path a little bit further down to the right, but couldn't find it. This is the road, had we have gone along that instead of going along that other path. So I'll just follow this to the end now, and or just dogleg left, right. We'll see. Keep going. It's not that far now to get to Almscliffe Crag. That road there, Beeston's Lane, is what we've just come out of. There's a kids' play area just there, nobody there at all, and this is the path we now need to continue. Must be up here, surely. Yep, there's a little harrow. I think it must be up this bit here. Pointed a bit the wrong way there, but anyway, I think this must be the path now. Aha! Right, we've got a road here, and I think we want to go. There's another path there. Might do with that next time. So let's see, looking back up there. So it was right out of that path, and it's right again a little bit further up here now. Oh, just look at the view to the left. That is incredible. Look at the nice seat just there. That's nice here with the flowers. It is. Anyway, we're going up that way next now. Oh. So this will take us now straight up to Almscliffe Crag, I think. I think I might have a little bit of sunbathing up there, possibly. Stays like this. It's about time it warmed up now. We're into May. Get some orange and red figures on them weather maps. Upper 20s, 30. They're lovely. There we are. That is Almscliffe Crag. It's only a matter of a few hundred yards away now. Another awkward. Oh. Anyone broader than me would have difficulty there. You can see, looking back now, where we just walked alongside that wall, and just to the right of the mound of whatever. So we're up here now, only yards now. Oh my word, what a view. Let's keep going, not far now. Oh, we're up at the top now. I think it might be time for a beer. Let's see if we can find somewhere suitable to sit down. Oh, be careful up here. It's a bit of a drop to the right. There's some abseilers here. Yeah, we haven't got a rope, so be careful. It's an absolutely cracking view. That is where we came up now, that path. Just look at it, it's amazing rock formation. There's a lot of scratch marks where people have carved things into the stonework. There's even a little bit of a, not sure what that is, a pool. Obviously it's not completely dried up yet. Wow. You can see Arlington Viaduct somewhere. Oh, there. Look at it here. It's incredible. We're not on the highest bit, obviously that's just up to the right up there. Let's go on to the higher bit now. Right. This is where we came up, I think, isn't it, actually, originally? Not go any further. Fantastic view, isn't it?
It's amazing, yeah.
Right, we're now heading down to the road and on towards Weeton. So the crag is behind me now.
So we're heading to the farm?
So it's just down. I'll switch the camera around. And we're heading down that way. So you can see how quite significant it is the edge here. You would certainly not survive that without a few broken bones if you fell off it. Looking back again, and now we're heading down here. What on earth have they got there? Afternoon. Still see quite a lot of people up there. You can. Anyway, we're going down this way now towards the village of Hewby. Now I've just found the mic, which I couldn't find before I left. It was actually in my bum bag, so I've put it on. There's 40% charge in it, so we might manage for the rest of the video with it. Not sure if the sound comes across any different now without using the mic on the gimbal, and we're using the separate mic. Yep. Is this a peloton? Hiya. You have two cyclists forming a peloton or not, I don't know. Right, just come down that way, down the road, and we've got a good view here of Arthington Viaduct. I'll zoom in a bit if we can. Oh, I think there's a train going over it. Is there? Yeah, there is. Oh, I was lucky. The zoom's not great on here. But yeah, a good view of that. Anyway, we're going to continue down this way now, past this farm, and onto a place called Round Hill. We'll chill for a bit down there with another beer. Just looking back again, there's a nice caravan site here with about 6-7 vehicles on, I think. Lovely view. Now that just goes into the farm, and there's a house. I'm not sure if it's a farmhouse or not, but there's also a bench here if you're feeling a bit like a rest. We're going to go up here now, and round the back of this house. There's also some people in the distance there, so they're on the same path, I think. Right, this is Round Hill to the left, and we're walking around it. That's a path right over the top, didn't there, really, but anyway. Can't believe the weather now, it's really good, especially for a bank holiday weekend, which I momentarily forgot earlier, thinking I could have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. No, not a chance. Now, not far off Weeton train station now. We're just entering the village of Hewby, which is actually nearer to the station than the village of Weeton. There'll be some reason why the station's called Weeton. I'm guessing we'll have done near 7 miles or thereabouts when we've finished. We'll nip on to Knaresborough for a bit, then straight back. Hopefully. Might just come down that way. Station is now down here. Weeton Lane. So nip to Knaresborough with the next train. So we're on the correct side this time. I think it's left here now, isn't it? It is. For Knaresborough and York, Harrogate. I think it might be green tick. What is it? Is there steps on the other side? It might be yellow. Can't remember. A bit steep up here though. Can't imagine many wheelchairs in Weeton. Dear. There's another entrance just here. Oh, that's a bit easier. There's a car park there. Right, 16, almost a minute late. So that's looking to Harrogate and York, where we're going to go. And that is looking towards Leeds. Here we are. 1606, I think it is, from Leeds, York via Harrogate. Another 170. It's the only line they use them on around here, is this. Hull to Scarborough and Hull to Sheffield, I think, as well. That's the only line that they're going out of in Leeds, as far as I'm aware. Not seeing anyone else. So I've got to Knaresborough with this train.
This is Weeton.
Coming back into Pannal now, where we got off earlier. I'm actually about an hour and a half or 2 hours behind where I intended to be. But it's not a major problem. We've walked past that bridge and over it, haven't we, before today. So we're going around a very sharp curve and then onto Crimple Viaduct, which is where we join the alignment of the old route from Church Fenton, Tadcaster and Wetherby into Harrogate, because we're not actually on the original Leeds and Thirsk Railway now. This is a very difficult bit here. There's nothing that can be done to make this any quicker. It's 20 or 25 mile an hour around it, and that's just it. Because it's it's the tightest side. I mean, the original Leeds Thirsk Railway was lower down to the left, which will pass over that alignment shortly, and now the alignment we're coming onto here now is the old route from Wetherby and Tadcaster and Church Fenton, I suppose Leeds via Collingham. Right, we're now on the viaduct. And the Leeds and Thirsk alignment is that down there, where them trees are. That's the original Leeds Thirsk Railway, which of course went to Starbeck, and that was Harrogate originally, was Starbeck. because the toughs in Harrogate didn't want railways there until they realised how good they were, then they changed their mind. Coming into Knaresborough now, there's a big bridge here, or viaduct. Look at that view. And there's boats as well. Let's go down there and we'll get something to eat. Now I don't think they exchange tokens here now. Stopped that a few years ago. Knaresborough. Right. This picture framing's shut now, but this is where I had a tapestry frame from my mother. Right, so that's off to York. Right, let's get some grubbage. I'm starving. It's down this way, I think. It's got a bit dull now, so I've taken the sunglasses off and whatever. Can we get down this way? Yes, we can. Oh, don't have to go very far at all. There's a place here. Swing camera around. The mitre. Let's see what they serve here, shall we? Right, sadly, no food available there at the moment, even though it does actually say fine ale and food. That goes up into the town centre. Shall we? I think we'll go up that way, actually. Right, we're in the centre of Knaresborough now. Crown Inn, looks like a Spoons. It is. Let's nip in here. Can use the app, can't we? Or is there anywhere better? I don't think so. Let's go in here. I didn't end up going to Spoons, so I fancied some fish and chips, so we're going to pass the fish shop now that I just had the fish and chips from. I'll swing the camera around. And here it is, Drake's in Knaresborough. Very nice. There's also a restaurant in there as well to sit down inside if you so desire. So yes, I can recommend that. Anyway, I think we ought to be working our way back to the train station now. So that's heading on to Leeds. We're going to go the other way now to York. Here's our next train, another 170. They're not exclusively 170s on this line, but they are most. I think you still get the occasional 158. And possibly 150 as well. So this is 17461 on the York via Harrogate service. Not sure what time they left Leeds, but so we'll go through to York with this one and then work our way back that way. Right, this is where it goes down to single track. It's been like this since about 1973, I think. Give or take a year, I think. I'm not so sure exactly when it was single, but it's been like this for 50 years, upwards of 50 years now or so. Which it's about time it was redoubled all the way through, and speed increased as well. I'm sure it could be justified. just past Hamerton, and it's very obvious to see where you cross the river Nid at Knaresborough, but what about here? This is much less obvious. It is. That's the river Nid down there, and we're about to cross it. That's it. You can go over that without even thinking about it, couldn't you? We're coming up to Poppleton. There's a bridge somewhere just here now, which is the A59. And this is a bit of a sticking point to redoubling the line because it isn't wide enough. It's nothing that man and machine couldn't deal with, obviously. You just had to demolish part of it and rebuild it, but it would be rather time consuming and expensive. Time and money well spent in my book. Imagine having 3 trains an hour between York and Harrogate. Extend the Hull service. You go Harrogate, Knaresborough, York, Selby, Brough and Hull. Be great with that. You could go to Scarborough, couldn't you? Reverse it at York out to Scarborough. Now these were some like gardens. In fact, there's still a little narrow gauge railway in there, but I don't think it's actually a. It's only what they just push wagons on. I don't think there's actually any kind of motive. But I thought we didn't pass one between Cattle and Hamerton. It's here. That's why it's late. Obviously, it's unusual to pass here. Coming past the NRM now. No steamers out anywhere, but there's a Deltic and a 47. King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry and Prince William. So should be going to platform 8, which is the terminus platform at this end, opposite 6 and 7. There's only one platform here. There's no, the old platform 12 has not been used for years. Stupid, I think. Oh, there's a freight going through. 60. So the question is, why is this coming through here when it's totally unnecessary? It could just go on the avoiding lines, but I can't work it out at all. Not required to stop here, it's a bloody freight train, they don't want to take it around the avoider. Right, so we'll go on this one to Leeds. Ex-Scarborough.
Welcome to this Trans-Pennine Express service to Leeds.
Right, leaving York, non-stop to Leeds. And we're going up the main line. Now I believe this is going round via Castleford, but we'll see if it does it.
Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times.
Because there's no engineering work as such, it's just a routing of this train that it goes around by Castleford, enters Leeds from the east end, the west end, and goes straight back to Scarborough. Direct from Leeds, direct to York. Right, coming up to Church Fenton, and we are going to go via Castleford because we can't not now, using platform 1. A little bit quicker than the last time we went through here on a Trans-Pennine service. Milford Junction. It's a lot faster not crossing over. Only about 7% battery now, so we'll have to be a bit economical. Hillam Gates Crossing, which we've been to in the past several times there, but not recently. This is Burton Salmon, where the tracks divide now. There's no point work here, it hasn't been for years. We go straight round to the right, and the line to Pontefract and Nottingley is there, curving away to the left, to the south. Coming up to the bridge over the River Aire, I think it's the River Aire, takes us into West Yorkshire. That's this. There's a footbridge lower down on this side. Approaching Castleford. Like we're going straight through. If it comes this way, I don't know why it doesn't just stop here. It'd make more sense, wouldn't it? Improve services from Castleford to Leeds. It could. Coming into Leeds, platform 12 it should be.
Welcome to Leeds, Leeds annexation stop. Good evening to you. Please make sure all personal belongings and retake your tickets for inspection the exit barrier.
Battery's on 1%, it'll probably cut off now. I think there's an L&ER one coming up alongside us.
We're now approaching Leeds, where this service terminates. Before leaving the train, take a moment to check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the luggage racks or under seats, and retain your tickets as they may be required exiting this station.
Right, back at Leeds. Using the iPhone now because the Osmo's just stopped. Right, and we're back at Cottingley. Tammy's getting off. Oh, a few. Cheers, mate. Right, this train can play us out, and then we'll end the video. I'm having to just use the iPhone for the last bit now. Right, so there we are. We did about 7 miles, I think, on the walk from Pannal to Weeton. and then went on to Knaresborough, came back by York and then by Castleford a bit unexpectedly, and then just a fairly long connection in Leeds, about 3/4 of an hour. So now that's it. So cue music and see you next video. Bye for now.